Ah yes, I was waiting for you. I want to show you something that's crispy, cheesy, greasy, spicy. Do I need to say more? You guessed right, it's pizza time. Today is a big day. Congratulations on making it to this video cause it's about to go down. I'm talking no-knead fluffy dough, melty cheese and greasy pepperoni. Even a beginner can make this. And have I mentioned it's pizza? No, not the Neapolitan style. I'm talking about its grandma style, pan pizza. Thicker, cheesier and shamelessly flavorful. Without any other introductions, let's cook this, shall we? First, we gotta make the no-knead dough. This is so easy and dangerously addictive, so consider yourself warned. We start by combining 2 3/4 cups of good bread flour. All-purpose works also, just use slightly more. 1 tablespoon or 14 grams of kosher salt. Sometimes I use my tears instead of salt. Ah yes, this week's harvest. Add 3 grams or half a packet of dried yeast also. I'm not even gonna test my yeast to see if it's alive. Sadly, that's the only risk I can afford in my life. Give that a mix to homogenize the ingredients, then we're going in with 1 1/8 cups of this is finest tap water and 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Mix everything for about 1 minute until all the flour has been incorporated into this sticky mess. This is a wet, high hydration dough, intentionally having 75% water to the flour mass. This is not a mistake. The mistakes that I make in my life are way bigger than this. We want all that water to help with the gluten development since this is a no-knead dough. Now we'll slow ferment aka retard the dough. Hey, who you calling a retard? I have a soul, you know. Oh, do you? You don't now. Anyways, just put it in the fridge for 24 hours. Why do we do this, you ask? Well, I think it smells like science. The long fermentation time allows for the formation of the biggest enemy of any celebrity, gluten. Gluten is a protein composed of gliadin and glutathione. Think about these two as your 2 older friends in their 30s. At the beginning of the dough mixing, these two don't even know each other. But they start using Tinder and 20 hours later, guess what? The love bond has developed and the gluten family exists. Also, because it's a wet dough, the 2 molecules are able to move more freely in the dough. Long story short, you are invited to their wedding in the suburbs, where they moved and bought a house together. Lucky bastards. There you'll find other gluten couples linked together in these suburb communities. That's how gluten is developed during long fermentations. Now that we know all this cool stuff, let's go back to the recipe. 24 hours later, get the retarded soulless dough from the fridge. Now we gotta choose our cooking vessel. The idea is to get that crispy bottom and sides, and for this I think this cheap shit pan does a far better job than the cast iron. I think it's because it heats up faster and transfers that heat to the dough. Get your pan and drown it in olive oil bottom and sides. If you thought I'm one of those health conscious people that thinks this pizza has enough oil, then you overestimated me. I want that dough to swim in oil like it's preparing for Olympics, okay? Now get your dough ball, flip it upside down and with a wet hand remove the dough into the pan. Then with oil hands stretch that dough by practicing piano on it until it looks like this. Let it rise at room temperature for 1 hour while the hell chamber heats up to 450 Fahrenheit aka 232.2 Celsius. Let's talk toppings. We're gonna keep it simple with tomato sauce, mozzarella and pepperoni. Please don't make this with pineapple and bell peppers. Don't make me cry, okay?
I'm gonna make you a sauce you cannot refuse.
That starts with good sweet acidic tomatoes. Italians, cover your ears. San Marzano tomatoes are overrated, or at least the ones that get to our grocery stores in the United States. I much more prefer this brand. Gets me closer to Flavor Town. For the sauce, get a cup of tomatoes, 1 big garlic clove, half a teaspoon of salt, optionally go in with oregano and Mary Rose, and for the natural MSG hit, 2 anchovies fillet. Don't worry, you're not gonna taste it, it's there for umami flavor. Give the whole thing a few pulses until it's blended well and the sauce is done. If you're part of cooking the pizza sauce team, come to the dark side. You don't have to cook it twice now and when you cook the pizza, especially since it's a pretty thick sauce to begin with. Let's grate 2 cups of mozzarella. You might think I look stupid shredding it, but the only low moisture full fat mozzarella I was able to find was in the shape of a cigar. For pepperoni, I like buying a whole one that I'll cut myself. During cooking, this little slice will curl up into a shot glass of oil, my favorite part of pizza. Now we're ready to assemble. Get your pan with the dough. First goes the mozzarella. Make sure to hit the sides hard since those pieces will caramelize to crispy goodness. Cover the cheese with spoons of sauce here and there. No need to spread it, the oven will take care of that. Then make it rain with some pepperoni also, and in the hell chamber it goes at 450 Fahrenheit for 20 to 25 minutes until it looks like this. Wait for 3 minutes, then carefully transfer the pizza to a cooling rack, cut it and start devouring like the monster you know you are. The dough is so fluffy inside with crispy bottom and edges on the outside. Listen to this crispy beat drop. Melted rivers of caramelized cheese will hit your mouth, curled greasy pepperoni, and tangy acidic tomato sauce. Do I need to say more? I have one observation though. Some people will have leftovers from this pizza. Fucking amateurs. I can eat the whole thing in one sitting. Alright guys, and that's a wrap. For how amazing it is, I'd say this pizza is so easy to throw together. A family style pizza that was made to be shared with others. Okay, fine, I'll share it with my imaginary friends, I guess. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed spending time with me, destroy that subscribe button, teach that YouTube algorithm whose balls, and like and comment on the video. Please, I don't want to be a software engineer all my life. Please, I'm begging you. Please. And until next time, remember, life is hard, get used to it.